Hi there, everybody. It's Cassie. I know it's been a while. I just really haven't had any motivation to film at all. I've had a list of things to do just piling up and just everything that's going on. I've been sick about 4 times. I just haven't had any desire to film. So I'm so sorry for that. But there were a few things I wanted to record. And so while I have the energy, I figured I would do that today. So one of the items on the list is how to make your own AO in Firestorm. Now, I have my mouse on today so that you can see it. We are going to right click our toolbar down here, or you can also right click it here. Click toolbar buttons, and we have the AO animation override. This automatically appears on your Firestorm, but if it's not already there, you can just take it and drag it on down. And then we have right here our animation overrider. So we are going to make a new AO today. So we're going to do a new name for it. So let's do for the video. Okay. So reloading configuration, please wait. And so I'm going to have a new AO starting right now. All of my poses right now are from body language. So sweet, lovely, cute body language. I think they're friends. But okay, so we have standing, walking, running, sitting, sitting on ground, crouching, crouch walking, landing, soft landing, standing up, falling, flying down, flying up, flying, flying slow, hovering, jumping, pre-jumping, turning right, turning left, typing, floating, swimming forward, swimming up, and swimming down. So if we want to make this our new default, we can click this. If we want to have this override our sits, we can click this. So if you want it to, like you're sitting down on something and you'd rather have this be your pose instead, you can click that. If you do that, it'll also be smart. So if you're obviously sitting on something that already has a pose, then it'll go to that instead. So it'll try to determine if the sit override would clash with the object's own animation and disable the overrider temporarily. And then disable stands in mouse look. So if you want to, like here, we'll hit M. Come on, M. So we are in mouse look right now, but if we're in mouse look, then that one we can turn off our AO while in mouse look. I don't check that one because I don't want that. But let's go to body language. I have a ton of theirs, but I'll first show you how you can buy some. When you search it, it'll be under body language, sweet, lovely, cute. So they're friends. Body language, sweet, lovely, cute is one store, and then Sally is the other store. That's what it is. There we go. You can use any store for this. I also like to use Anna Poses, Semotion, VistaAO. They're all different and they're all really great. It all depends on what you like. I like Oracul is good too, but I like body language right now. I feel like it's just the current style that I really like. Let's go to a little lighter of a win light right now. I do have my own win lights that I share. If you would like a copy of those, let me know and I will leave those in the Google Drive link in the description below. But we're at body language right now. We'll have to wait for things to res in. My laptop lately has been slowly dying. So that's also a reason why I haven't really been recording much. It sucks, but that's just how it is. And my desktop is in the living room, so it's been a little hard. But here we are. This is the AO area. You can either buy their full AO completely, or you can buy them in just poses. So if you sit down on them, and by the way, if you even own an AO already, you can still grab poses out of that. I'll show you that in a second as well. But here we go. We are sitting down on an AO stand. We are going to turn off our AO. So this one is sitting. Let's change our lighting again. We'll do the one that I made for no shadows. Don't forget to save. Maybe I don't have that one anymore. Oh, here it is, no shadows edit. There we go. Alrighty, so we have this one right here. This is called Swish. So this is their normal sit. If you want to have a ground sit, it'll say G sit. So we have sit. I like these. I might buy some of these later. These are ground sit, so you can see G sit. We have pre-jump. We have jump itself. So we have jump, and then we have pre-jump. And then we have land. We have hover. We have fly, fly up, etc. So they're really good about saying what it's called so you know what to look for. So I might buy just this whole pack because I like it. Buy full set here. There we go. But if you just want to buy a single one, go down here to this pose stand and you can buy it that way too, and it'll have a separate price. So it was like $2,100 for the full AO or $150 for each pose. Okay, now let's go back to our platform. And I'm going to now show you how to add your own AOs from one that you already own. So let's go over here. And we're going to go to Animations, AOs, and let's do the Semotion Tigress one. All we're going to do is just res it out. So you can see right here, we have this little AO, and we can right click, open, and we have all of the animations right here. So you can see hover, jump, land, pre-jump, run, etc. All of them are right there. I think that's really awesome. So we can just delete that after, and make sure you always keep a copy just so in case you ever do want to just use a normal AO. Like I use that when I'm in Black Dragon because this Firestorm AO only works in Firestorm. So let's see. We are also going to open up this AO. It should automatically come to me. Touch. There we go. And then again, I am going to detach, and then I'll just delete that because that's the box. And then I want priority 4. The higher priority, the higher it'll be first. Like the lower it is, it'll be easier for other things to override it. Like if you have a cup and you have that as a high priority, no matter what pose you're doing, your hand will still be holding that cup. Stuff like that. Hopefully I didn't delete before. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we have our AO right here. So this is for the video. So we have standing. So with this, all we have to look for is the ST. That is what stand for is in this. If you want to see how your pose looks first before you put it in, just right click and you can play in world or locally. If you play locally, no one else except for you can see what this stand looks like. So this is what this one looks like right now. You can hit stop. There you go. So it's a nice subtle pose. If you don't like that one, then we can try this one. Another subtle pose. If you like how all of them look and you just want to put them all in, just right click or select all, then right click, and then we are just going to drag it right over, and it'll just make a link copy. So these will still stay here and it'll join over here. If you ever want to see what they look like in the folder itself, you go to Firestorm AO and you can see your AOs right here. So we have main AO and for the video. See, I don't know what those letters are, but okay. So we're going to go to the next one. We're going to go to walking. You don't want to put all of these just under one thing. You want to make sure that you have them under each assigned category. You can't just put them all under the first one and it'll just automatically know it. So let's do this one now. This is the walk. Let's try one of them out first. Play locally. And just like how you would edit an object, if you have a script in that object, every time you modify the items in that object itself, the script will refresh, the whole object will refresh. The AO works the same way. So we have our walks in here now. And let's click default, just so we have these ready. So we have a few of these poses in here. It's the standing pose. I think that's the one I'm doing. Yeah, we'll do this one. Check. And now you can see this is the one I'm using. If you ever want to change the cycle of it, like if you want to have a different pose, you can either do it manually by hitting the arrow and changing which one you want, or you can hit cycle, and after you can set how long you want that cycle to go. So if you hit 0, it'll go until this animation is done. But if you want this animation to keep repeating for a select amount of time before it goes to the next animation, type in a number. So 30 seconds, it'll go to the next animation. And then again, we can still just cycle through the next one. Let's just do 5 seconds just to show an example. And you can always see which one you're looking at. So if you ever want to take out any of these animations, like there's one that you don't like, you can just wait for it to get to that pose, or you can cycle through it. You can click the one you want and click the trash. And it won't remove it from here, it'll just remove it from your AO folder because it's a link. And then it'll reload. So again, it's like if you add an object or take a script or take out a script, it'll reload that object as well. So it does the same thing. So we might have to, we're going back to, oh, did I delete the whole thing? Damn it, I screwed up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I cannot believe I did that. I screwed up. Y'all, I screwed up. This is why I'm so bad at these. So we're going to start a new one. New AO set. Let's just call it that. Let's rush back in. I'm going to keep this in too. I'm not going to edit it out because nobody's perfect. But we're starting a new one. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Okay, so new AO set. Make it our default. And then again, we are just going to add some stands. Also, if you don't have to add just the stand in here if you don't want to. If you want it to instead, I just added sits. I'm so dumb. If you want to have something else like dances in here, or if you want to have sits instead of standing, you can easily do that. I don't want that. I screwed up. But this is the trash button you want down here. Not up here. You want the one down here. This is the one that you can edit. So if there's a stand you don't like, you can just hit delete. And a good way of seeing which one it is if you cycle, or if you go to the one that it is that you're like, I don't really care for that one, go right here and then hit delete, and it's no longer in there. Nice and helpful. Okay, so I think the only one that I don't have is for typing. I don't think I've ever used typing in this. I don't even think I have any that are typing. Oh, is this it then? Let's see, play in world. Yes, so if you want one that's talking, you can put it in here. Pow, 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 pow. And then when we're typing, there we go. It'll talk for you. So yeah, that is pretty much the basics of it. And then if you wanted to buy those individual poses, again, you can have these here. I put them just under animations for AOs. And let's see, standing. You can just, if you want to search for it, I just do BL plus ST and then animations. And that way only those will show up. And that way you can put in any animation that you want in here. So not that. Let's do this right here. Which luckily there's some that say stand, some of them that just are ST depending on how long it is. And there you go. Nice and easy. And then again, if you want to add dances, you can do that as well. So let's remove all of these actually. Trash them. Am I still using my main AO? I don't want to use it right now. I want to use new AO. Standing. Then reload. There we go. So let's just put Hannah in there and it'll reload again. So you can make this your own personal dancer too. If you ever just want to turn this on, then you can easily use it. So now you just have your dance in here. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you have any questions, anything that I missed, let me know in the comments below. Sorry for being a little bit of a mess. I'm going to be trying to do a few more videos today as well. So I hope you like this video. If you want to subscribe, you can. Hit the bell icon. You don't have to like this video or don't like this video. I completely understand. And I hope y'all are staying safe, staying indoors, and doing your part to help end this virus. All right, love you guys. Bye.